Hey guys, Foxtails9 here representing Game Fiend, Smoking Camera, and Laser Generation Studios, and I'm back with more Fallout 4. In this episode, I have two objectives. One is to get into the Institute, get Virgil's serum, and get out. And the second one is to take the holotape to Partner Ingram, then get it back from her and take it to Sergius. I have to do this and then start Liberty Reprimed in order to get to where I can kill Paladin Danse. And then once I have killed Paladin Danse, I'm going to start gearing up to take down the Brotherhood as well as the Institute at approximately the same time. Institute first, though. Laser musket's cool. I find it interesting how I'm talking about siding with the Minutemen and the laser musket is the first thing that shows up. Yeah, I want to get the main storyline done and blow up the Brotherhood so that I can proceed with proceed on to the Far Harbor DLC. I really want to get that one going for you guys. So, without further ado, here we go.
Breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need while you're working on that. I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
I'm eventually going to have to start arming these settlements, but for now... Here we go. Let's go find Sturgis again.
Please, just...
This one's for me.
I'm gonna build her a bed real quick, because I feel bad. Oh my god, lag. Don't do that. Actually gonna give her a house. I'd also give Preston a house at some point. I have plans to rebuild all of Sanctuary as it goes. Because there's a multitude of things I want to do. Alright, so she's assigned. Where the heck is Sturgis? There he is.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got it. Here's a list of 3. I'll meet you over at the building.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right.
Good deal. One thing to keep. I'll see you over at the building site.
Right.
I have all of those things in. Yeah. I have all those things in the inventory, so. That's why I have supply lines going. I'm gonna build this a little bit differently this time. Or, well, I say this time, but that's because I've done this before, but not in the way you would think. I'll set this up so that I'm facing him. There we go. Thought I lost it. Voila! One signal interception teleporter. Sturgis is probably hauling ass down here right about now. There he is.
Everything looks good on my end.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Whenever you're ready.
Here we go.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Alright. Well, that's step 1 done. 2 more objectives. Oh, whoops. We're not going to give the holotape immediately to Sergius. I've got another thing coming. So let's see. I'm going to keep moving. Let me see here. Here we go.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
You have to do institutionalized to get out. I don't like it, but...
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
No, you guys are evil.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Now, I have a theory about this, which I'll tell you guys when I'm running around the Institute here in a minute.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean. Who are...
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Right, in this
Fascinating,
conversation...
but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenge. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to take in.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
I don't believe it.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I have to tell him what he wants to hear here, even if I don't like it.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
No.
I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Have to tell him what he
Things
wants to
are
hear
pretty
here.
terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Again, I have to tell him.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Wonder if there's a way to clean up the frickin' Minutemen General's uniform. So, my theory is that if you remember in Kellogg's memories, he mentioned the old man. I think this guy took Sean and they murdered him for experimentation, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. But I would be collecting things, but I need to. There's an Astoundingly Awesome Tales that I know of. I know where it's at. I want to get it and then get out for now. But like I was saying, I think he took the kid and they were just like, is it up here? No, that's his room. Okay. And they experimented on the kid to make the sense, and then the kid died or was killed as a result of it.
It's an honor to have you.
Because like I said, Kellogg mentioned the old man, like he was talking about him like he'd been alive for a very, very, very long time. Of course, Kellogg had been alive for a very long time, but that's not the point here. The point I'm trying to make is I don't think it's a good thing. So I'm choosing not to believe him, even though I had to feed him the lines I needed to, and am currently going to be doing Institutionalized to get out of here. But I want to find this stupid magazine first, because I have to collect everything. Now there is a way to get a particular Institute outfit, but I tried it earlier and it failed miserably. So I'm not going to... Okay, let's see. I'm not going to be doing that this time around. Is it over there? No, okay. Is there a way to access any of those? I think it's those over there. So let's go back up. On one of those little porches, there's a magazine that I want.
Good to see you.
I think it's this one over here, but anyway. Once I do that, I'll meet the division heads, get out. I'm actually gonna... do something very, very characteristic of my character. Or more Kellogg-like. I'm gonna kill a scientist and then get banished from the Institute. Ugh! Really? It wasn't on that one? Slightly sad now. It's on one of these porches. I'm gonna find that stupid thing. Cause it's like a synth uniform, but the only way I can get it is if the Courser becomes your companion, and I don't freaking want to do that because it involves partially siding with the Institute, and the Institute are evil, and I don't want to do that. Like, see what he's wearing?
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Sometimes Quentin is.
It's something like that.
But my mom says I have to.
I might take out a synth just to get that uniform before I leave and get banished. There it is.
Perfect.
Okay. But before I do that, I need to get to the bottom floor and go meet all the people meet up with Dr. Lee, have a talk with Father, and then come back for Dr. Lee so that I can start the Brotherhood quest line of getting Paladin Danse to where I can kill him. We're gonna start with bioscience and work our way back to advanced systems.
Reporting status.
But yeah, I want one of these Sith uniforms. Well, I guess I could always get it when we come back. Snag a Sith uniform. When I come back with the Minutemen, when I come back and can actually take them, but I kind of want to get banished. Really badly. If I just catch a synth off guard, or in the little foyer area, then run to the elevator, I'll have to make sure the elevator's open. Alright.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's...
Doctor.
I wonder how
Welcome.
the Warwick family is
So
doing.
good to have you here.
Young
Doctor,
Wally must be
I
close to
can't...
10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive.
I'll reserve.
In that case, let me... As the name... Our most... To that end, we've even started to explore... You probably...
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard... I'm sure I've... It's a big decision. In any case.
I'm good.
Take care.
Alright, I'm good for now. I mean, I'll have to come back anyways. Let's just get the stuff, get out, and then go talk to the Brotherhood. I'll come back. Alright. No, I don't want to go to Advanced Systems. I want to go around the other way. Let's see Dr. Lee last.
Almost done.
Let's go to robotics.
Keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Oh. Yeah, you guys aren't going to get your chance. Where is she at? Where is she at? There she is. Okay, I'll talk to her and then move on to...
There's a lot of
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding. I don't care. They really are here. Well, when Father, if you don't mind.
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg, all now. As you might guess, we maintain and upgrade. There's a lot of the work we do. So.
I'm not on.
No? If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to you.
Right.
And consider having. If there's anything else you like.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye then.
Sure.
Dad says mine is good.
When are you going to tell me about this?
Okay, synth retention. No, advanced systems again. Larg. Synth retention first.
Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak.
Okay, let's talk to Dr. Ayo, and then I'll talk to Dr. Lee, then I'll get GTFO, and then I'll come back, get the serum, and go.
Targeting package upgrades I asked for.
Maybe I should take some...
Hi, Doc.
So,
Please don't.
here
There's
you
enough
are.
friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, our primary...
Sure. I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. The results... Our main coursers, they are highly... What I gather you... In fact...
I hate to break it to you, but your courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective.
It's rare, but... I suppose I'll have to ask... Now, unless you need some...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Yeah, unless I have Ada with me when I come back, which would be amazing. I should bring Ada with me when I come back.
She's been at it for over 2 hours.
Where's Dr. Lee? I think she's over here. Yeah, okay.
At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Doctor?
Ah, it's you. Yes?
Don't worry. I promise I won't get...
Thank you. Oh, before I forget, I've been told to install a courser. You're to be given full...
Thank you.
Given that the relay is the only way, in case if nothing else. Now, unless...
I'm good for now.
All right.
Alright, I've got to return to Father. Wait, can I? Can I travel out of here? Okay, institutionalize is done. I want to... I'm not starting synth retention. We're gonna go to... the Prydwen first. Turn over the tape, then I'll give it to Proctor Ingram, then I'll hopefully be able to take it back. Go back into the Institute. Get Virgil's serum and the tape, talk to Dr. Lee. Blah 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 blah. Get Dr. Lee with the Brotherhood. I'm gonna hate killing Dr. Lee. She's like the only person who I think doesn't deserve death in the Brotherhood. I am not starting synth retention. I messed that up last time hardcore, so we're not doing that again. I am totally talking to Elder Maxon right now, though.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of them. Since you've first and foremost, there could be data. The second part of your mission, about 10 years ago, the Brotherhood, during this process.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing you. That said, after some time, we're fairly certain.
Sure. She was
agreed. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the if you
I'm skipping these conversations. I'm sorry.
And it needs her.
Consider it done.
Very good. Just keep your good luck, Knight.
Go down to the airport. I mean, I could just jump, but I don't want to. Take the vertibird.
You got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure.
I wasn't worried.
I have confidence in it. Speaking of, I'm dying to...
Hopefully it'll...
That would be the... Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan scribed. I'm sure the Institute... After that, in the meantime, good luck, Knight.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram. Do you remember that holotape of Institute data I gave you? I really need it back.
I'd appreciate knowing why you want me to hand over highly sensitive data first.
I'd like to share the holotape with the Minutemen. I think they need it as badly as we do.
I'm not sure why you trust them with it, but it's up to you. After all, you're the one who got it in the first place. Here's the original. Already made myself a copy.
Ingram?
I'm busy right now, Knight. And you have a mission to complete for Elder Maxon. I suggest you get back to work.
Jesus, what a... She went from being nice to being a bitch. Alright. Okay, Back into the Institute I go. This will most certainly be the last time. Well, maybe not, but I'm gonna get the serum, get Dr. Lee out, both, and then hopefully get Kiri infatuated with me.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
Oh, I want to go ham on these guys right now so badly. No, I need to go get the proof first. I gotta go through bioscience. Which is this way.
Synth unit. You were scheduled for maintenance duty at SRB last.
So you guys want to see why I do not trust the Institute as far as I could frickin' throw them? You're about to learn. Oh boy, are you about to learn. Normally I would be collecting all this junk, but times and places I went the wrong way. It's this one. I'll be able to collect it when I come back. No, it was that way. I am going to grab these medical supplies, though. I missed a door somewhere. I think it's this one. Yeah. And then it's down here to the left. And then again. FEV. Forced evolutionary virus. Used to make super mutants. That's why Virgil was a super mutant. Wait a minute. I saw the fusion. I saw the freaking Tesla arc up there. All right. Wait, really? I thought there was a turret. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Those aren't normal laser turrets. Those are like laser turrets on steroids. I don't like that. Means if I'm exposed to them for too long, it'll be bad.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Oh God. There's one of those on the other side of this wall.
Got it.
Where's the Assaultron at?
Weapons hot.
No. I'm not even gonna allow that. Oh God, I forgot about those. Can't hit an invisible target now, can you? Okay, what was that laser this Tesla arc, okay. Okay, so it is the A and the R. No, it's the A and the S.
That's it.
So you guys want to see what forced evolutionary virus does to you? It turns you into super mutants. They had these guys in vats of it. One of them broke out. And Dr. Virgil got contaminated. Which is why I'm here to pick up his serum. I would have been able to hack it. Wow, I should have just taken the easy way in. Oh well. Alright, that's one thing. Now I gotta go talk to Dr. Lee. That I'm doing everything the right way. I went the wrong way. That's robotics. I wanted advanced systems. Now let's shut this door. I was in such a hurry I didn't even take any of the medical supplies, which I'm going to now though.
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for...
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time, but I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you kidding me? I am surrounded by cutting. What does that have to do with what?
Fine.
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting your breath. The Brotherhood desired my creations. I'm not interested in returning to that way of life.
Okay.
What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information, do we have a deal?
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape. This better not be a waste of my time.
Father's lying hard to her.
At least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the Coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
Now you know that Father is a liar. He doesn't deserve to have you here.
And I'll never forgive him for it. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
I'll have to report to Max and I go. I need to do a certain order of events to make it to where I'm pulling the Brotherhood apart. Once I have done those events, which entail killing off Paladin Danse, I am going to destroy the Brotherhood. Also, Dr. Lee was part of Fallout 3, and to anybody who's played Fallout 3 before, you know she helped out with building Liberty Prime. And here we are talking to the Brotherhood about getting her back. Oh gee, I wonder why. That robot's not going to see the light of day again under my nose. Under my watch. He's too powerful a weapon. And it would be cool to get him back online, but
Dr.
no.
Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special... Once again, Knight.
Sure.
Okay. So, time to go see Proctor Ingram.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
A long one.
Answer Captain Kells is one of the finest
Liberty Prime. Liberty
pleasure
Reprime.
of serving under.
You guys want to see something funny? Oh. You guys want to see something funny? Night Fox reporting for duty. Alright.
How can a machine believe it's alive?
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
So you guys remember what I said about Liberty Prime?
This storage bay full of parts is what's left The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Proctor Ingram?
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. And the first problem is his CPU.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Just let me kill Dance already. I'll go down there soon enough. I need to do this nonsense. Actually,
never turn your back on a gunner.
You know, I think I'm just going to end this episode here, guys. It's going to be a whole bunch of side questing, and it's going to get shenanigans. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.